Hello students, welcome back to Accounting 1313, Computerized Accounting Applications. This is the course orientation part 2 dealing with Blackboard. This is for my spring 2020 third semester. Okay, so in this particular lecture, I'm going to quickly go over the structure of Blackboard. It is very important that we understand how to navigate Blackboard, as that is where you're going to find all of the information you need for the course. Okay, so it is very important that you understand, that you listen to the orientation, and you'll be able to navigate with me how to locate your assignments, how to send a message, how to view the announcements, so on and so forth. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me jump over to your southtexascollege.edu, to the South Texas College webpage. Okay, we're going to log in into Blackboard. You should have your username and password. Okay, and you're going to sign in. Okay. Okay. Once you sign in, it is very important that you locate the course that you have me for. Okay. So let me go ahead. We're going to go to courses on the left hand side. We're going to go to courses and we're going to locate the course. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my spring 2023. Okay. And my class is ACNT 1313 VO1, Computerized Accounting Applications. Now remember, this is the first semester that I teach this class. It's a brand new class, so you guys are the ones that are you're the first class in navigating this new course that I built. Based on your feedback, you know what I see, how students perform, then I will make necessary adjustments. But this is what I came up with for this particular class. Okay. Now, the Blackboard is structured based on weekly modules. Okay, so if you see here, you're going to have to start here. That is where you're going to start week number 1. You're going to locate, or you're going to look over all of the information under the start here. And then along with that, once you're done with reviewing all of the information under start here, you're going to move on to module week 1, where you're going to begin working on your week 1 assignments. And then every week after that, you have a module associated, and you're going to have information under that module. Okay, so for the start here, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click, or you can just you're going to go ahead and you're going to click the little down arrow right there, and it's going to open up everything that's under the start here tab. Okay, you're going to have a welcome information, and I am not going to read over all of this information with you. Okay, I want you to do this on your own time. It's there, it's available for you. I'm basically going over the structure of my class, not the actual content. If you review the information and you have any specific questions, please feel free to let me know. Okay, so under the welcome tab, you're going to have information about the class. Okay, you're going to have a picture of me. Okay, in case of those of you that don't know me, I am Dr. Claudia Mercado. Okay, and I'm going to be your instructor. And I'm super excited, by the way. Okay, this is my contact information. If you need to contact me, my office is at the Pecan campus. I've got my office phone. Now, the only time I will be answering my office phone is when I'm doing my office hours. If I'm not doing my office hours, then more than likely I will not be in my office. Okay, so my office telephone is available if you need to contact me during my office hours. I have also included my mobile number, but that is only for emergencies. I don't want students calling me in the middle of the night because they don't know how to solve a problem. That can wait. Okay, if you have a question about a specific problem, about anything, you can always send me either a Blackboard message, an email, or a pronto message, and I will get with you the following day. Okay, so do not be calling me in the middle of the night. My email is right there. My office hours for the spring semester are Monday and Wednesdays from 9 to 10 a.m. and then Tuesdays from 9 to 12. Okay, during that time, you can either stop by or you can send me a message, Miss, I need to speak with you, and I can create a Teams meeting. I can send you a link, and then we can see each other through the computer, and we can talk and discuss anything that you want. Okay, so students can contact me through Blackboard messages, through email, through pronto, or through my phone by text. Or you can text me or you can call me to my mobile number. Okay, so this is basically the information. Just go through that information. It's just general information about the course. Essential course information, you're going to have information about the course, the learning objectives, the textbook that we're going to be needing. Okay, we're going to be needing the Microsoft Excel 365 Complete in Practice for 2019. Okay, there's two options for you to purchase it, and all of this information is provided to you. You can purchase directly from the bookstore, or you can purchase directly from McGraw-Hill. Okay, that is up to you. Students need to have the Office 365 downloadable desktop version for you to be able to complete your assignments. You cannot utilize the cloud version, okay? And it is preferred that you use a computer that's not a Mac. If you have a Mac, you might encounter some issues, but you know, according to the publisher, you should be okay if you're using a Mac, but it's preferred that you do not use a Mac computer to complete your program, your assignments, okay? You're going to need a flash drive because you are going to be saving files, and you are going to need either speakers or headsets because the ebook has videos that you need to listen to be able to complete specific tasks, okay? So read over the information about the textbook, everything that you need. Okay, this is just general information. You can go through that on your own, read all of that information for you. Okay, this is going to be a asynchronous course. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, that means that I am not going to hold classes on specific days or times. And the reason I don't do that is because I know students have different work schedules, family schedules, different things that they do throughout the day. Okay, so what happens is I build my class and you all access the assignments and all of the resources as you please for that particular week. Okay, my assignments are due on a weekly basis. Okay, so it's very important that you look at your syllabus and that you review what is due for that specific week. Okay, but there is no meeting times. We will not meet. If you want to meet with me, like I stated, I have office hours. You can meet with me. You can always send me a message, and I tend to respond fairly quickly. Okay. So just read over this information. We've got our syllabus, and I'll come back to that because I do want to cover some information on your syllabus. Okay. We've got the SIMnet. There's a lot of important information. We are going to be using SIMnet in this class. I'll cover the third orientation video, covers SIMnet, how to access it, and the different assignments. We'll go over that later on. But you have a whole bunch of videos and a lot of resources that you can review if you have specific questions. I've provided all that for you in this particular folder. So if you want more information about completing a project in SIMnet, you can do that. About your reading assignments, you have that. Okay, just a lot of information that is very useful to you that is available to you. You've got the technical support. If you need to contact Blackboard help here within the college, you can go ahead. We've got the contact information. We've got a lot of information here that you can look over. The telephone number to our help desk, the email, all of that good stuff. Okay. College resources and services. These are just different resources available at the college. If you need to contact the CLE lab, the library, open labs, advising, cashiers, all of that information is available to you here within Blackboard. Okay. And then last but not least, we've got our privacy and accessibility statements. If you are, all of this is information that you need. If you have any accessibility concerns, issues, or you just want to go over that information. Okay, so basically what you have to do is you're going to go through each of those tabs. You're going to read over the information. Your syllabus, you need to print it out. Make a folder for my class and print it out. Okay, that way you can follow along every day or every week. What is it that you need to do for that specific week? Okay, once you're done going over all of this information, then you can jump over to week number 1. Okay, and this is how the modules are structured. Okay, at the very top you're going to have the module overview, the course learning outcomes, and the to-do list. Okay, and then right below you're going to have links to all of the assignments that you need to complete. So you're always going to go to Blackboard, and from Blackboard you're going to click on the different links to take you where you need to complete your assignments. Okay, so Blackboard is the place that you're going to be accessing to complete your assignments. Okay, so let's look at the module overview. Okay, for week number 1, you're going to cover Windows 10, Office 365 2019, and file management. Okay, it's an introductory chapter. I explain a little bit about the chapter. I provide you with the student learning outcomes. This is what you're going to learn in this chapter. And then you have your to-do list. You're going to read the chapter. These are the PowerPoints that you're going to review. And then once you're done, you're going to work on these 4 assignments for the week. These 4 assignments are due on Sunday, January the 22nd at 11:59 p.m. Once you are done reviewing this information, you can begin working on your assignments. Okay, week number 1, you're going to introduce yourself to the class using Flipgrid. You're going to click right there in the link, and it's going to take you to where you need to record a short 1-minute video about yourself. Okay, the syllabus and course orientation quiz, you're going to click on the link, and it's going to take you to a quiz that you need to complete for attendance purposes. Okay, it's required for attendance. Okay, I need to know that you are active in class, and the syllabus is used for that purpose. Okay, and then these 2 assignments deal with the chapter. Okay, the first one is basically reading the chapter. Reading the chapter is for a grade because you have to complete specific tasks as you read. Okay, and then once you're done, you're going to take a quiz over the chapter. Okay, once you select that link, it's going to take you out of Blackboard and into SIMnet, which is where you're going to complete your assignments. And I will cover SIMnet in the 3rd orientation video. Okay, just know for now that you're going to click an assignment and it's going to redirect you. And that is how the weekly modules are structured. Week number 2, you're going to cover chapter 1, which deals with creating and editing workbooks. If you look at what chapter 1 entails, I'm going to have a little description. Usually I have a quote at the top to motivate you. And then I've got an overview of the chapter, the student learning outcomes, your to-do list, and then the list of assignments down here. So there is no excuse of you not knowing what you need to complete. It's in Blackboard. It's on your syllabus. Okay? And then everything for week 2 is due on Sunday, January the 29th. If you go back to week number 2, you're going to have the reading assignment. You're going to have a guided project, an independent project, and a quiz. Okay? So all of that is available, and you're going to continue week after week the same structure. All of the links will be provided, so you don't have to worry about searching for anything. Everything is in its folder. Okay? So that is basically the structure of my class based on weekly modules. Okay? Now, if you need to contact me, on the top left-hand side, on the top, it says messages. This is the preferred way to communicate with me. If you open messages, on the top right hand, there's a little plus. You do a new message, and you can use this to message myself or any other student in the class. Okay, so you select my name, and then you type your message. Okay, and then you send. Okay, this is the preferred method of communicating with me. That way I know that you're from my computerized accounting applications class. If you are going to be emailing me to my STC email, please make sure that you include your name, your full name, and the class that you're in. And of course, your question or questions or concerns so I can address them. Okay? But just don't send me a blank message with no email, with no contact information, no name. I have no idea who you are. Please specify what class you're in. I have over 200 students, so I need to be able to say, okay, this student is in my computerized accounting applications class. So make sure that you always reference the class that you're in. Okay, so that is the best way to communicate with me, through messages. Oh, and I got out. Okay, let me go back in. Okay, what else? Once you start completing your assignments, your gradebook, all of the information is going to be populating in your gradebook. Okay, so you'll see that automatically fill in. Okay, I have a discussion open. If you all have a question, you can put your question in the discussion, and either myself or any other student can chime in and help answer your questions or concerns. Okay, what else do we have? Announcements. Okay, I post announcements every week to keep you updated. Okay, make sure you check your announcements. Okay, I always post important information under your announcements. Make sure that you monitor your announcements. Okay, so I check that. Okay, Let me see. And that is basically the majority of the items that we use here in the class. We use the announcements, the messages, the gradebook, discussions if you're interested in any, and then of course the content. You'll locate all of the content information here. Okay. Now, let me jump back over to the Start Here tab and let's look at your syllabus for the class. Okay. So the layout is very simple. Please go into Blackboard, look over the information. You're not going to break anything. Okay. Please print your syllabus. Okay. So the syllabus has very important information. It has your textbook information that we've already covered. We're using Microsoft Excel 365 in Practice 2019 edition. And you have the option of purchasing from the bookstore or from McGraw-Hill. You do get a 14-day free trial period, so you can begin working on your assignments immediately. Okay. Okay. What do you need? You need high-speed internet. Okay. Make sure you have access to high-speed internet. These are the internet options that you have to utilize. Okay. The Adobe Flash Player required version. You need Adobe Acrobat Reader. You need your cookies enabled in your PC. You need JavaScript enabled. You need your pop-up blockers disabled. Okay. Make sure that you add simnetonline.com. That way it allows you to access Simnet. Okay. So these are basically the requirements to operate Simnet. Okay. So make sure that you're compatible with this. That way you don't have any issues. Okay. My grading criteria. Okay. You're going to have your SimBook chapter assignments. That is basically you reading the chapter. As you are reading, you are going to be asked to complete specific tasks within the chapter. You need to complete those tasks to be able to earn the points. Okay. You also have guided projects. They're worth 15%. These projects, you are going to be guided by the system to complete them so you can practice. Then you're going to have independent projects. These are projects that you have to do on your own based on what you've learned, the skills that you've learned in the chapter. Those are worth 20%. You have chapter quizzes. They're worth 20%. You have accounting projects. 2 accounting projects. They're worth 10%. And then you have 1 major capstone project worth 20%. So you don't have a single test in my class. This is a project-based class. You are learning to use Excel. You're learning to use Excel to be able to complete specific accounting and business management decisions using the data that you manipulate. Okay. So you're not going to learn it by me giving you a multiple choice questionnaire. Okay. You're going to learn that by doing it. Okay. So I'm giving you a lot of practice, a lot of projects, and then at the end, you're going to have a major capstone project that you have to complete. Okay. And make a business decision of it. Okay. So this is a capstone. This is a project-based class, a very hands-on class. There's a lot of useful resources that you can utilize within Simnet. Okay. We'll go through that in a bit. Okay. The assignments are due on the specified date. Okay. It is very important that you meet your deadlines. Okay. Now for this particular class, I am trying something new. Okay. Every semester, I have students tell me, Miss, I couldn't complete my assignment for whatever reason. Can you please reopen it? I spend a lot of time reopening assignments for students and hearing them complain, and this is why I couldn't do it and all of that. So for this time, since this is a brand new course I'm developing, I decided to do something different. And I'm allowing students to complete and submit late assignments with a 25% late submission penalty. So you forget to do your homework or your assignments, you can still go in there the following week and do them, but you're going to get penalized 25%. I don't encourage you that you submit late assignments. I want you to earn the most points possible. But I understand life happens. And if life happens and you can't submit the work this week, then you know what? Do it the following week. It's going to be open. You just know you're going to be penalized 25%. Okay? If you have any type of an emergency that's going to prevent you from completing your assignments, please communicate with me and let me know so I can work one-on-one with you. Okay? Please log in into Blackboard daily to ensure that you are aware of any updates, of any announcements, of any information posted. Okay? It is very important that you stay organized. Okay, attendance is important. This is an online class and you can log in whenever you want, but please stay active in the class. That way you can keep up with your assignments. If for whatever reason you need to drop the course, that is the student's responsibility. They need to complete the drop, okay? I do not drop students. Please go over all of the institutional policies. If you have any type of if you're needing any type of accommodation, please refer to the different departments that handle that. This is just for your reference, okay? We are going to be using SIMnet, and we will go over the SIMnet information in the third orientation video. Okay, so I'm going to skip this for now because we're going to cover that later, okay? Like I stated, the course structure is based on a weekly basis. These are the types of assignments that you're going to be completing. You've got the sim book chapter exercises. Within the actual reading of the book, you have to complete tasks. Okay, you have the show me, the guide me, and the let me try interactive tasks. Okay, you need to complete the let me try it to be able to earn the points. Okay, you're gonna have the guided projects, the independent projects. Okay, all of these 3 assignments are not timed. You can take as long as you want. You've got your chapter quizzes. Those are timed 90 minutes. The quizzes are 30 questions long. Okay, you're going to have 2 projects dealing with accounting, and then you're going to have a capstone project at the end of the semester. This is going to be kind of like your final exam. Okay, 2 attempts are provided to complete your SIMnet guided projects, your SIMnet independent projects, your chapter quizzes, your accounting projects, and the capstone. And I always keep the highest grade. So you have 2 attempts, okay? Students are allowed to submit late assignments with a 25% late submission penalty. And I do allow late submissions for everything except for the capstone project. Towards the end of the semester, we have strict deadlines, so we need to make sure we meet those deadlines. And all of the work must be submitted within SIMnet for grading, okay? And this is more information about SIMnet. We'll cover that in the next video. This is just important information that you need to read over. Okay, and then at the end of the syllabus, you've got a weekly calendar. Okay, it gives you the week that we're on, gives you important information, and it gives you a detail of what is it that you need to complete each week. Okay, please print this out so you know exactly what's going on every week. Okay. And this is basically just a summary of the points that you can earn by week, okay? So you have the a layout by weeks, and then the points based on the different categories of assignments and the total points that you can earn. My class is based on a 1,000 points point scale system, okay? So this is how your 1,000 points are made up of, okay? So this is all of the information. Please look over your syllabus, and if you have questions or concerns, please let me know. Please feel free to navigate Blackboard. Feel comfortable with it. Become familiar with it, because this is what we're going to be using all of the semester. Okay? So that is basically it for Blackboard orientation. Just a quick overview of the weekly modules, your messages, your announcements, your gradebook, your discussions. Please make sure that you feel comfortable, and if you have questions or concerns, do not hesitate to contact me. Okay? Please make sure that you listen to the last orientation video, which is going to deal with SIMnet. Okay? Until next time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.